I spent far too much time over the Easter long weekend figuring out how to delete my Facebook account, like permanently delete it, not just deactivate. And I've actually done it now, I think 4 different times, because I would delete it and then I would realize there was something in the Facebook account that I wanted, so I would cancel the deletion process. They give you 14 days to do that. And long story short, I figured out a whole bunch of stuff that isn't totally obvious after reading a whole bunch of different articles and just figuring things out through trial and error. So I've wrote up a huge article on how to actually do all of these things, but I did want to make a video that explained at least, some of the things you need to keep in mind and some of the things that you should do before deleting your Facebook account. First thing is, everyone will tell you to do this, download a copy of your Facebook data. And it's fascinating how much stuff is in there, in particular the amount of contact information that they have on everyone, not just your Facebook friends, but I think everyone associated with every Gmail account that you've ever associated with your Facebook account. Tons of stuff is in there. Lots of people that I recognize from outside my Facebook world, and then a lot of people I honestly have no idea who they are. So again, if you're considering deleting your Facebook account, this kind of gives you a sense of the scope of how much information they have about you and how much everyone else knows about you and how much information you have about a whole bunch of people that you may or may not know. Anyway, first thing to do, take a look at all the list of apps that you have connected to Facebook. If there are some that you want to keep using independently from Facebook, figure out some other way to log in. Apparently some of the more problematic ones, well, not problematic, you can definitely log in using an email and password, but problematic in terms of most people seem to be using Facebook to log in include things like Tinder, Instagram, Venmo. If you're using Facebook authentication to log into any game or app or whatever, go into each of those apps, figure out some other way to log in, and then in Facebook, delete all of those apps. And then apparently it's really important that you also turn off the setting that allows these other games and apps to connect to Facebook. So if you care at all about saving things that aren't in the Facebook download for posterity, then it's important to do that before you delete your account. So that includes things like, I don't know, YouTube links didn't come through in the Facebook download, anything that you've posted from YouTube, I mean. It's anything you may have posted in groups or anything anybody else posted in groups, because that doesn't seem to come through in the download. But also things like pictures or videos that other people have posted of you that you might want to keep and look back on at some later date. You'll have to go through and search for all the posts that you're tagged in or all the photos or videos that you're tagged in and then download those. Oh, and despite all of the information about contacts, there doesn't seem to be anything about your friends' birthdays. So if you're the kind of person that wants to know when all of your friends' birthdays are, I apologize to those of you who care about that sort of thing, because clearly I'm not someone that remembers people's birthdays at all. Then you'll want to either get the birthday information from their Facebook profiles before you delete your account, or ask them some way. And then delete the Facebook and Messenger apps from your phone if you haven't done that already. And then you can delete your Facebook account, and that involves requesting that Facebook delete your account for you, and the link was not super obvious to find, so I included a link in that article along with links to everything that I just described. If Facebook has instructions for how to do that, included links to those instructions. Again, if you realize within 14 days that there was something else you wanted to dig up, or you changed your mind, got cold feet, whatever, you can log back in and cancel the delete process. I've done that a whole bunch of times at this point. I hope now the 14-day countdown is really on and I don't need to go back in for anything else. So those are all the things that I have figured out so far to do before you delete your Facebook account. And I'm sure that I've forgotten some things, so let me know in the comments either to this video here in YouTube or commenting on the article itself, because it would be really great if we could build this body of knowledge in terms of supporting people in their efforts to get rid of Facebook and find other ways of communicating with one another. So thanks a lot. See you soon.